Hello, everyone. Today I am joined by the band Raised, and they have done quite a lot in the music world recently. I am joined by Donnie, Lyric, and Landon Goldberg. So thank you guys for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And Donnie, I want to start with you. How did Raised Wrong come to be? How did this idea spark in you?
Well, I'm a lifelong musician, and so I started teaching the boys music at a very young age before they can remember. So they've been playing their instruments since they're actually little babies. And we've done different versions of this project. But about a year ago, we kind of decided to really put an effort on the social media stuff and made a commitment to start posting a video every day. And we decided to cover a lot of 80s, 90s stuff, and we stuck to it. They would learn and record a video every single day of like really classic 80s, and it just started to catch on, and they started gaining popularity. So we all got excited, and we just kind of dug in, and it's kind of taken over. We're up to 3 million followers now, and so we're kind of riding the wave. But Landon's been playing drums since he was a year old. Lyric's been playing keyboards. I think he's about 4 when he started. They're both multi-instrumentalists now. And yeah, that's how we got started.
Lyric, how did you guys come up with the name Raised Wrong?
I was sick in my mom's room, staying home from school, watching TV, and then my dad came in the room. We were talking. He said something, and I just said, "Dad, you're raised wrong." And then we added a Z to it, make it look cool, and it just sticked.
Probably something inappropriate.
So yeah.
That's funny. And Lyric, what is it like performing for all ages?
I like performing for all ages is that like I get to see the kids and the parents like have fun, and we play a lot of older music, so like the older folks get like they're kind of getting into the groove, and yeah, it's really fun to perform and entertain people.
And Landon, what is it like learning all these songs from the 70s, 80s and seeing that feedback online from audiences from all over?
I think it's really cool because I think like the people that watch us, they think like we're bringing like the music back and stuff. It's really cool, and like that's kind of like my mom and dad's generation of music, so it's pretty cool to learn.
Cool. And
Yeah,
Lyric, are there some musicians that have inspired you so far?
I have a couple favorites, and I have one that inspires me. Yeah,
And what is that one that inspired you the most?
Harry Styles, because like his way that like he performs on stage and he like dances and he like sells out stadiums, and he was in like a band before he went solo. So.
Very cool. And Landon, I know you're a drummer and you've been drumming since you were a toddler. Can you tell me what it's like growing up as a drummer?
It's pretty cool. Like I don't really like remember. Like I've been playing for a very long time. I've been playing since I was like yeah, like one, and it's really cool because my dad like teaches me a lot of stuff, and I would play like my elementary school talent shows a couple of years ago back, and I just started playing with my dad's band, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Landon, you guys have gained millions of followers on social media. What is it like inspiring other people out there with your performances and your covers of the music?
I mean, yeah, it's really cool. Like I get to know like a lot of people around the world. They know like the music, like they know us. It's pretty cool. Like we're like celebrities, and yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, because it's kind of different, you know? Like I feel like once you get to that certain point of gaining that many followers, you have a big audience and the inspiration is really there from you guys. So that's really cool.
Yeah, like it's like really cool.
Lyric, I understand you're playing multiple instruments. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what that means to you?
So my high school that I want to go to, MME, Huntington High has this program called MMET where it like puts you in a band with kids and you like play shows. And I'm not sure they assign you an instrument, but if they do, I think I would already know how to play it, and that's what it helps me.
Mm-hmm. And Landon, do you see yourself playing music for your future career? Is this something that you want to continue on in the future?
Yes, I really want to be touring with these guys next year, hopefully, and playing all over the world.
That's
I'm
amazing.
really excited touring. Yeah.
Awesome. And Donnie, I'm going to shift over to you now. Can you tell us what it's like performing from your perspective as their father, being with your sons? That's an amazing thing that you're doing.
Yeah, of course. It's always just I'm very proud to be up there, and I try to just let them shine, and they're singing most of the songs, and but I'm on stage with them, so I get to look over at them and just be grateful that I get to play music with my kids, and yeah, it brings me a lot of joy, obviously. But they work very hard. We all work hard at this, and we play hard and we work hard. But being on stage and playing, especially when there's a big audience, um, is obviously it's a very proud dad moment for me.
For sure. And what are some of those places that you've performed? What stages? Can you talk about your performances?
Yeah, we've done some events. We've flown around the country to do some festivals and events. Recently, we did in Hollywood. We did a show for a program called Teen Stock, and we opened the show. I think it was 2 days of music with a lot of young bands, young artists. That was really great. We did a big show just recently for it was down on at the pier, Manhattan Beach Pier. They set up a huge stage. It was for a charity event, and the boys rode a big giant stage, and there was 20,000 people in attendance, and everybody was just full captive audience, and I think that was their first exposure to a really big show, and the energy was flowing, and it was great. It was amazing.
That's awesome. And shifting to the online audience, you guys have been posting the cover songs, and I know the original musicians of those songs have reached out to you guys. Can you explain that and kind of how it felt whenever you saw that pop up?
Yeah, that was something that was kind of unexpected when we started doing this, and so that was a very pleasant surprise. I don't know. One of the first ones was Jay French from Twisted Sister when we covered one of his songs. He got in, JJ French. He got in touch with us to he just sent us a bunch of really great letters and emails and just telling us how much he appreciated us covering his music. Since then, we've had anything from Belinda Carlisle, Gloria Gaynor when Landon covered "I Will Survive," Train, the band Train. Neil Sean from Journey. It's just really great to get recognized from the original artist, and it keeps the momentum going, and the boys really like the attention.
Yeah, that's surreal because I know you probably grew up with those artists, listening to their music.
Absolutely. So getting the endorsement from a lot of the older artists, I'm sure means a lot more to me than the boys. What's the youngest? Eventually hopefully we'll get an endorsement from Harry Styles. I had to teach you who some of these artists are. I'm like, look, Duran commented on your song. But yeah, it brings me back to my youth. So what can I say? It's amazing.
And Donnie, who were your music inspirations growing up?
I kind of break it into groups. My era is obviously the '80s, so anywhere from John Bon Jovi, Duran. That's funny.
No, that is.
Yes. Duran, Queen.
Not your dad.
I actually was raised on, but my parents raised on a lot of the '60s stuff, so I'm very familiar with all of that. So I have a lot of admiration for the Beach Boys. I used to play. We play a lot of Beach Boy music. So Brian Wilson, Beach Boys, the Beatles, and then all the '80s groups, '80s and '90s.
Very cool. And I know you guys just released your first original song, Who You Really Love. Can you explain the inspiration for this one and how it felt, getting your first original song out?
Oh, I think it felt really, really nice to release an original song because we're like a cover band pretty much, but we're gonna do. Am I allowed to say this? We're working on a whole like original album. So 2025.
Very cool.
And it was because we had the success with the social media covering the '80s. We thought it would be appropriate to make the first original song definitely has an 80s feel, like a 80s power ballad. We hope it appeals to all ages, and it's coming soon. Don't have a date for you, but it's coming out very very soon.
Perfect. That was gonna be my next question. When can we expect the next music to drop?
Yeah, just I think we're a few weeks away. I don't have a date, but it'll be soon, and I hope maybe we'll get to listen to a clip of it.
What is a message that you guys each want to give out to your fan base and your audience out there listening to you every day?
I have a message to my fans, or not my our fans, is that just make sure to never give up. And if you're a musician, keep playing your 15 minutes of guitar every day, and your piano, and your bass, and your drums, and make sure every Thursday you go to vocal lessons.
Landon, what's a message you want to get out to your audience?
Never give up on your dreams, and be yourself.
Donnie?
I would just like to say thank you very much for all of the support, all of the love, even the trolls. We appreciate you guys because you bring a lot of humor around the house.
Thank you so much.
But your feedback has really inspired us and the boys to continue with this journey, and we're going to keep cranking out the music. So just thanks a lot for being here with us.
How can viewers learn more about Raised Wrong?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. Basically, any of your favorite platforms, you'll find Raised Wrong. Remember, it's with a Z.
And Patreon.
There's also a really great platform called Patreon. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, where you can come and get a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. We do full length versions of the videos there. We have a great community where we do a lot of behind the scenes videos, and you get to see a lot of things that go on with Raised Wrong backstage.
Archives when I was just a little,
there's
little boy.
Archive videos of the boys performing when they were very young. It's just a great spot to come if you want to hang out. But also, you can see us on any of the platforms.
Cool. And lastly, Donnie, I know you guys are releasing the rest of your original songs, but what else is in the future for Raised Wrong?
So we have our first original song is dropping soon. There's a second follow-up covers album that's coming out.
That title is Classified Information.
It's coming out on Thanksgiving, I believe. And then ultimately, like about the beginning of the year, we are planning to put a tour together where we can come and perform all around the country. And we hope to see all of our fans come out and watch the show.
Very cool. Thank you so much, guys. It was great meeting you.
It was an honor. Thank you so much. Thank you.